Hello, welcome back to the channel, you guys. My name is Zach, corporate employee turned freelancer for 2 years now, made over $600,000 on the Upwork platform, mastering Microsoft Excel. In this video today of our VBA in 5-minute series, we're going to be working on looping through multiple worksheets and performing a step. So imagine you have a worksheet that has 100 tabs and you need to do the same thing onto each one of them. As opposed to going through each one of those worksheets and doing it manually, you can write some VBA code to loop through each one of those worksheets, perform your task, and then you're done. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so we have our data here, 5 columns, or 6 columns rather, pretty simple data. What we need to do is just loop through each one of these sheets and insert a column up here and write the word monthly report, okay? So we could do that manually on each one of these sheets, but again, remember, if you had 100 of these things, that would take some time. So let's write some VBA code to loop through each one of these things and perform that task, all right? So let's go down to our January tab, select, hit view code. In our prior episode, we went into the sheet 1 and we typed our code in here. Rather than doing that, we're going to right click here, say insert module. Now we're going to go ahead and start writing our module. We'll call this thing sub insert data. Okay, we're going to set up our loop. So for each worksheet in this workbook dot worksheets. Okay, next worksheet. Okay, so this is going to loop through this workbook, all worksheets, and work WS is our actual object, so our sheet reference. So we can say worksheet.rows 1 through 1. So that's saying in rows 1 through 1, we need to insert a row. So we're going to say insert shift equals Excel down. So we're shifting everything down. We're going to copy origin. So we're going to copy the formatting of the cell from the left or the below, okay? Next thing we're gonna do is type in our value. So we need to enter that word monthly report into the top. So we're gonna say worksheet.cells. So worksheet, again, worksheet.s is our reference to the current worksheet that we're working with. So worksheet.cells, column 1, row 1, we wanna say .value equals monthly report. And there we go. All right, and then we'll add another little message box at the end, and we'll just say done. All right, so let's go ahead and run this, hit run, message box says done. Let's go back to our worksheet, and bam, you'll see monthly report, monthly report, monthly report, monthly report, okay? So that's it, working through each one of those worksheets. So again, for each worksheet in this workbook of worksheets, we are going to insert a row in row 1. We're going to shift everything down, and then we are going to write in worksheet cells, column 1, row 1, the value of monthly report. Next worksheet is just the next iteration. So it's going to execute this line, execute this. Once it gets to here, it's going to go back up to here and do this again for the next worksheet in our workbook. And then it's going to message box, we are done. And that's it. If you guys have any other ideas or anything that you specifically want to see done in VBA, let me know and I'll include it in the next video. Thank you guys. Bye.